As for the delay in starting the event, I'd like to welcome you all. I'd like to thank our sponsors, FEP, CIB, Dari, Smart Villages, and Al-Ula, of course, for supporting us and making this event possible. This is a second in a very, very long sequence of an effort that we're putting together as a private sector initiative to bring down the ranking of Egypt on the Global Competitiveness Index from 116 with the ambitious goal of bringing it down to 99 by 2017-2018. A lot of people have subscribed to this notion. A lot of people have been pessimistic towards this notion. But we believe that there must be a target that is measurable and accountable for us to be able to move forward with a true competitive economy. Ladies and gentlemen, if I can kindly ask you to please stand up for the Egyptian national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to call to the stage the chairman of the Money and Finance Summit on Competitiveness this year. He is the chairman and one of the biggest champions of competitiveness in Egypt. I'd like to call to the stage the chairman of Taameer Mortgage Finance Company, Mr. Hassan. Please.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much all for being here today. I would like to start by thanking GTM, Mrs. Nancy Maghrabi and Mrs. Ashraf Naguib for arranging the second summit on competitiveness, and wish them the best of success today and tomorrow. I would like also to thank all our international experts that came from outside Egypt and took the trouble to attend this important conference and to share their expertise and vision. Recently, the IMF has announced that Egypt has taken over South Africa as the second largest economy in Africa, with Nigeria still number one. So we have reasons to celebrate this good news. On the other hand, South Africa has kept its place and has lost its place as the second country in relation to its monetary policy related to the depreciation of the South African local currency, its speed and and the extent of it, I'm sorry, which depreciated by around 50% in so quickly. So for the future of Egypt, a lot of the competitiveness depends on the Central Bank of Egypt monetary policy and how wise it manages the currency. This good news is balanced by other not so good news, is that Egypt's ranking is 119, improving only 3 places out of 144 countries, and South Africa is number 49. So we are behind most of the Middle East and North African countries and Pakistan, except that we rank before Mauritania and Pakistan. So it's good news that we have a large economy, we have a large market, which is a competitive advantage, but we're not doing very well in terms of taking advantage of that market and using it in terms of potential. The positive opinion I would like to share with you today is that our competitiveness in the future depends a lot on unlocking the human talent and letting our youth innovate and expand without putting minimum capital conditions on them. With 80 million, we have already a lot of young people that are ready to work and innovate, and we have a huge abundance of human talent that can take us very far, but keep them away from government bureaucracy. And also we have a lot of paper research and innovations that are done by government universities that could be used and commercialized by commercial companies and equity funds. We support the President Initiative for SMEs and consider it to be a very important base for the future. So SMEs plus the human talent plus technology can bring Egypt very far and can change the face of Egypt competitiveness fairly quickly. Competitiveness needs team effort. So the government has to do much better in terms of having a team that plays together and drive the future for the better of Egypt. I would like to thank you all, and I have only 5 minutes, so I've used my 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Hussein, for that. Always a pleasure to hear you speak, and thank you for always championing our efforts towards enhancing Egypt's global competitiveness ranking.